I will be your first leg of the tripod today. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You could PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, super chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff. I'm back on the road. And even though this hotel room, I have not touched it yet because I just got here, I decided to put an errant pillow on the bed just to fuck with Ben if he were here. Just, in spirit, right? Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the second and third leg right now of the quarantine. Please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers.
Oh, wow.
Is that a fat joke, Steve? I don't need that in my life.
That's a joke. That's a joke about you putting your pants on two legs at a time, like you told me once.
I do put my pants on both legs at the same time because I don't want to be normal.
Don't gloss over that. Tell people that.
The first time I was 11 years old. The first time I said he's like everybody else. He puts his pants on one leg at a time. And from that day to this day, every day I sit on my bed, both legs at the same time, because I didn't want to be a normal person. Anyway, Queen Rachel's here. How you doing, Queen?
I'm not sure now. I don't know if I know anybody that does that, actually.
What a great preview for your origin story episode.
I'm going to find out so much.
I will say I slept longer than I have in a very long time. The weekend was so long. I went to bed yesterday. I did the show, and then I was like so dead still. You guys knew that. And then I finally was like at 5 o'clock. I'm like, I can't do it. I went to bed at 5 p.m. and woke up today at 1 p.m. It was unbelievable.
Wow.
Here's how, and I've got a pretty good, when I sleep, my internal clock's still pretty good. Like I'll wake up 4 minutes before my alarm pretty much all the time, no matter what time I have to wake up and what time zone I'm in. My brain just kind of, and I also trained myself from owning the comedy clubs and speaking for years where if the phone rings in a dead sleep, I can pick it up with, "This is Chris," and sound completely awake. It's unbelievable. But I was so out of it. I woke up randomly at 3:30 in the morning and thought I had missed this show. I swear to God, I was like, fuck, it's 3:30. Why did no one text me? I almost woke up Chrissy, and I'm like, no, there would have been phone calls. Someone would have yelled at me if it was 3:30 and I was not on the show. So I realized it was dark and I went back to bed. But I was very, very freaked out for about 5 minutes where I was panicking because I thought I'd forgotten the show. And my first thing was, oh, fuck, I need to send the Patreon. And I opened up the Patreon to send out the links a half hour after the show was over. That was my first instinct from a dead sleep. So I'm finally awake and I'm ready to go. So I'm excited to be here. And we do have two great comics later. We got Madison Sinclair back and Danny Jolles. So we're super excited for that. We had a fun overnight game if we're ready for that.
Wait. Before
He really is back, isn't he?
Right?
Yeah, before we get into the overnight game, first of all, I want to say I'm very glad you're back, because when Ben texted and was like, hey, I'm not going to be able to make the show, and I was like, wait, Bowers is dead, Ben won't be here, Rachel's reading tips, fuck, I can't carry this myself.
That's when I went to bed. When I got that text, I went, fuck, I need to get some sleep.
Appreciate that. But also, I have beat your sleep record. I once slept a day and a half in a row. I got so sick one year that I went to bed on a Wednesday night, I woke up on a Friday morning, and the Thursday happened to be Thanksgiving. I slept through Thanksgiving. Like, I know a lot of people get real tired from all the turkey and the wine. No, I just got tired from Wednesday.
Yeah, I've called in sick to Thanksgiving 3 times in my life because I was super hungover, and I had to call my mom and be like, yeah, we're not going to make it. But I've never...
Oh, my God.
But it's never because I was just sleeping.
You had to call in sick to a holiday.
I've done that 3 separate times. Well, Wednesday night before Thanksgiving is the biggest party night of the year for the bars because usually, everybody goes out. So it's caught me 3 different times where I was like, yep, this isn't going to happen.
Yeah, that's true. That's when you pulled your pants down to your ankles one nug at a time.
No, I pull those both at the same time. Is that granite? Do you have granite walls on your hotel?
No,
Steve?
I think I have granite wallpaper. I don't know. Hold on, let me check.
Is it
That's
paper?
actual
Oh,
rock.
look who's in the waiting room.
Is Ben popping in real quick?
Yeah.
I don't know. That's wallpaper. But it's good enough wallpaper that I really did have to go up to it and touch it.
You did knock on it. I think that was good.
No. Once you touch it, the texture is clear.
That's
Sleepy angles.
It doesn't look
Ben?
clear. It looks.
Ben, you have to rotate the
Sideways.
screen.
Dick. Let's give him all
Is
notes.
he here? Where's he at?
Ben, you know we let you in, right?
Is he in Cabo?
What is?
Oh, and he muted himself. Oh, Lord.
Oh, God. Here we go. Oh, where's he at?
He's trying to fix it in time for sound check. Let's unspotlight him until he figures it out. Oh, I'm just on gallery view?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, let's do the overnight game while he can hear us, because a couple of them are about him, and they were very funny. So the overnight game was since Leedy plays the bassoon in the new in the opera she's in. What do the rest of us play? What instruments? So Jeremy Day had fun. We all know that App Hours Comedy enjoys a tuba meat. That was good. I don't think it was I think it was actual like bologna or something he thought I liked. Then Zara had, through Jeremy, Zara had Ben would play the hot tuba. But my favorite was from Jack Dossel, who said, actually, maybe Ben's just an unused gong. He wants to be banged, but no one will do it.
Oh, no.
I thought that was really, really good. Was there a Night King, Rach?
There was. So the Night King game was America, a TV show. And I like Jack's entry, My Three Branches of Government.
Nice.
But my favorite came from Anna Hood, Elected Officials. The Price is Right.
Oh, shit. Nice. Well, today's game, in honor of Ben having a travel day, me having a travel day, although, you know, there's less to do in Colorado than in Mexico, so he's busy, I'm not. Anyway, the point is, what we're doing is we're doing our hump day pickup lines, as always, but it's themed along travel. It is for pilots. So hump day pickup lines for air travel. So, for instance, want to see how fast I can descend? Or how about the white zone is for loading, unloading, whatever you're into. And then how about this might just be the alcohol talking, but I'm very drunk at work. You know what? That's not a pickup line. That's just a thing for a pilot. Anyway, the point is, make a pickup line about a pilot or for a pilot or from a pilot, whatever it is. And comment on any of our feeds if you want to participate. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 if it's Super Chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. And as always, if you're on our video front row, you get up to 3 entries for free. Two entries. Sorry, I was distracted by Ben not doing this in private, figuring out his camera.
Well,
you can do that with your camera
unless it's
off.
on.
Sound check, I mean.
Yeah, you can do that with your camera off.
Oh, you can't.
Yeah, well, it's been a nightmare. I just got to the hotel, and we got here 2.5 hours ago, and the room was not ready, and it was a bunch of bullshit, and we just got to the room, and I just set up and just signed up for horrible internet. You probably can't even hear me right now, can you?
No,
We can,
you
but
go. This is the best
see,
internet you've ever had. This is the best internet you've ever had.
You have a glare, Ben. You're sitting in front of a window.
I'm trying to show you the cool view.
Ooh.
It's very bright.
Here, check that out.
I want to give him notes.
Oh,
You
it's
can't check it
perfect.
out.
Yeah, no,
The
it's great.
Oh,
It's
it's
a
a
nice
balcony with the end of
railing.
the earth behind it.
Like that
But they have
railing.
sun in Mexico too. This is awesome. I didn't know they'd have sun there. Good
nice.
Such
job.
a nice view, too. What a bummer.
Yeah. And by the way, you totally can test your camera with your camera off in Zoom.
I know that. I thought I was doing that, and I thought it was ready, and I didn't realize it was city. And then, listen, I wanted to give you guys something to improvise off of, I guess.
Is that room 537? I think I've stayed in that room before.
I can still smell you on the sheets, Bowers.
No.
Yeah, you can actually. No, I smell good. Shut up! Don't awe that. If it smelled like me, you'd have a good week. I
He
smell
can
amazing.
still smell you on the sheets because it smells like nothing.
Ben, do you want to introduce the front row?
I would love it. Nothing would make me happier. Video front row, turn on your cameras, join the party. It is time for the VFR.
I'm not kidding. This is the best internet you've ever had. That was not a joke. You sound amazing.
Wow.
This is
That's
great.
great because I only paid for the basic one, and it's working good, I guess. Great to have all. You look fantastic. I'm in trouble, son.
no.
I spoke too soon. I jinxed you. My bad.
There it goes.
Yeah, I think
bad?
it cut out a little bit and the mic was a little bit hot, but it's fine. Yeah, Ben, but do you want to do something about that glare? It's really annoying.
Is it? Okay, I can turn around this way.
I really don't care, Ben.
Listen, I appreciate that note, Steve. I really do.
Thank you. I actually, when I walked in, this was all glare as a window behind me. I had them wallpaper the whole thing.
Is that better?
No, it's a little glare on your face
He
now.
looks like he's not wearing a shirt now.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wow, there you go.
All right, it's catching up a little
If
bit.
you want me to not wear a shirt, I can do that. Is that what you're asking for?
No.
No.
And there's an open kitchen behind you. Can you do something about that?
God damn it. Now I turned around my camera, but now my computer, so I can't see the VFR. I got to go back.
Turn around your camera without the computer.
Yep, this is a real fucking mess. Hey, what's up, everybody? You see the sky now, at least?
Oh, now we can see the view, but you look frightening. Oh, now it found you again.
It's such a nice view. I wish you could see it. There it is.
Oh, there it is.
Oh.
Beautiful.
That's Ben, can you hold that position right there? It looks so much better.
Yeah, absolutely. I'll just be in the corner right here. How's that?
No, it
like
kind of
the
picked
angle.
you up again and not the view. So if you could just duck a little bit more.
Oh, sure. Yep,
Yeah,
I'll just be
okay,
right
yeah,
here.
Perfect.
We are being joined by Wendy Swerdlow, everybody. Wendy's audio is as good as the rest of my setup is right now. We are joined by Steve and a furry Val stand-in yet again.
Help. Aw.
That is the
adorable.
most affection you've shown to Val or fake Val, just so you know.
Kiss ass.
And we are joined by one of our favorites here in the front row. You know her, you love her. It's Casavetes Savigliolo.
Ben learned some new words in the airport. I'm sure he was just had a notebook and he was just writing shit down in the duty-free store and shit.
You're damn straight. We are joined by Callie R space M space R to make clear that the dashes and the symbols are not to be pronounced. There she is, everybody. Great to have you, Callie Caliente. We are
with the pin.
joined.
She got her pin. Nice work. Got her pin.
Very
yeah.
nice.
Oh yeah, we got
Very
the new
nice
the new
pin.
pins are ordered, so they're
New
on
pins
their
are
way to
coming.
Bowers.
And we learn as we evolve, the new pins will be even bigger print, and so you'll be able to read it even better in the VFR. I mean, all we do is just try to become better versions of ourselves, and that, for me, that's being off camera.
Yeah.
Our
We-
ratings are up 20% right now, Ben, so I don't know what to do, but
We've actually just been double monetized.
Is my audio fine? But now, by the way, because I have a little volume knob, I can go up or down.
Your volume's great.
Thank you so much. We are joined by Cassie Nowlin, everybody. Now, Lynn, into the fact that I'm not even on camera at all, and you're drinking wine. I love that. Is that a basic bitch wine?
Yes, I'm working on my vase stock again.
Let's hope so. Let's hope so, because we miss them. We're joined from Alaska by JP Sleepy Bear Racing. If you're looking for racing driven by a sleepy bear, you know where to go. And we're joined, ladies and gentlemen, by Sean Ehrlich and the fucking jungle.
Speaking of sleepy bears,
What is
Oh, kidding. Is that giraffe about to go down on that bear?
The giraffe is getting its revenge. It's headbutting the bear off of the ledge.
Oh,
I
okay.
thought I was eating food off its stomach like 9.5 weeks. I didn't know that was going on.
That's right.
You all have way too much of a fantasy life about the stuffed animals.
I guess that's true. For a minute, that was Kim Bearsinger.
then this is an updated Rorschach test, is what it is. You see what you want to see.
A Mickey Rorschach test.
God damn it! I honestly have no idea who's in the
unbelievable.
movie, and I'm just assuming he's right.
Oh, I'm right, dog. I'm right.
Mickey Rorschach test and Kim Bearsinger. God damn it, that was.
We are also joined by one of the favorites here in the VFR. It's Anna Hood, everybody. Anna Hood. If you don't know her now, you know her. There she is, waving to us from a beachfront scenario. But I mean, well, fake, and I think we all know that. You take it and get it. I don't hate on that at all. We're joined by a Bibier, the good doctor, with a mug that's in
Madison.
Edicine.
Women in medicine at Mizzou, which is Missouri University. University of Missouri. There you go. Good job.
Oh, nice. That's a
What a
great
coincidence that a doctor who went to Mizzou would have that mug.
Historical first, early women in medicine.
That's really cool. And also, if you're just joining us, speaking of Mizzou, we just had a zoo scene where a giraffe was giving fellatio to a Kim Basinger. Just catching you up.
Catching us up.
You're very welcome. We're joined from Tina from New Zealand. Great to have you, Tina. Great backdrop again. Nice. Is that a new wallpaper? Has it always been there? It's very nice. It's new. Excellent. Well done. This is a very uncomfortable position on the floor. Might
People
be a
have
different.
more than one room.
I've never been more uncomfortable sitting in one place before. We are also now joined by the queen of the backdrops. You know her, you love her. It's Shannon Burke. Welcome, Shannon.
David Bowie's room? Is that what that is?
Michael Jackson, I feel like, too, on the wall.
It's totally 80s room.
Very, very nice. We're also joined by Curtis Mason, ladies and gentlemen. Curtis Mason. Great to have you, Curtis.
Is that Ben's
DM.
internet doing that, or is that my internet doing that?
I can't
It's
I
Ben's.
can't tell what's happening.
What's my internet doing?
It's okay now.
Just a little bit of modulation here and there. Just a little bit of max headroom going on.
Modulation Nation. We're joined by Frank Angles Notaro, everybody.
Frank
and I'm not
Angles.
going to say a damn word about that.
Your
You're
angle.
damn right I am. I'm not going to criticize your angle whatsoever or your lighting because you're really inspiring me right now.
Ben
We're joined.
Shadows. It's Ben Shadows right now, not Angle.
We're joined by Aronka Henke, everybody. Great to have you. Also, I just want to let you guys know I will only be able to be here for the VFR in just a few minutes after, but I wanted to make sure I popped in if at all possible.
Yeah, he
so
can
it's
only
good
make the first 45 minutes of the show.
We're joined by a man who just looks like he came back from great adventure traversing a snowy terrain. It's Ray Benjamin. You look regal today, dude. You look very regal.
Thank you.
Really nice.
You may bow.
Well, I think that's a little strong of a request. We're joined by the pineapple herself, the apple with the pie in the sky. It's the woman.
Oh!
Backdrop.
swinging.
I've got my eyes closed. I'm not seeing. Tell me when it's gone.
Don't mess with my lunch, Ben.
I have created a monster. In fact, many of them.
She's a fan of yours. She admitted it to me, so that's why she did it.
Who is?
The
The
closet.
chick that made my sandwich yesterday.
That's why she put pineapple in the sandwich? That's incredible. Steph had pineapple in her sandwich yesterday. It seemed random to me, but I didn't give it much thought. I was mid-travel plan and trying to pack, and I realize now my people are sabotaging you, and I love every second of it. We are joined by James Off on Adventure Nielsen. I just wish one time you'd give me something to work with, though. Now, we're also joined by Greg Boeing Oakson. I can't wait for those entries later. Very nice. That's a creepy looking pilot right there. We are joined by downtown Lindsey Brown coming to us from downtown. You can tell because of the blurry background.
Downtown is very blurry these days.
You're damn straight. Even if you weren't, I respect all of you, whatever orientation you are.
What?
I said you're damn straight, and then I said I
Oh,
respect
got it.
whatever orientation. I think you get it.
yeah. That doesn't seem right. Usually like people horizontal. I don't know what's going on, but
Like Cassavetes Sevillano. And we are joined, last but certainly not least, by the woman who will draw the festivities today, the opera star herself. It's Brian O'Connor. Wearing the SDSC pin. I love that. And what sound do we make when we wear the SDSC pin, Brian? Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, you're muted.
I know, I'm trying to give... There we go. And last but not least, away with the watercolors, the princess with the pencil. It is Lady Corbin.
awesome.
That, my friends, is the VFR. That's probably about 10 minutes, 11 minutes, maybe max.
It was like 6. It was, yeah. It was,
World record.
12.
There you go. Nice job. We also have two great comics. Madison Sinclair is back. Madison, how you doing?
I'm good. Hey, I see my professor is here also.
That's right.
Has he emailed you back yet? From
I've
the
not got
original
an
email
email.
from 8 years ago? Jesus Christ, Sean. Come on. We got some Danny Jolles back. Danny, how you doing, buddy?
Oh, I'm doing okay. I'm still just absolutely appalled by the 2 legs pants thing. I mean, that's just still just
Yeah.
absolutely astonishing fact. What a wild way to rebel against the system.
I do the same thing. I put both in and I power jump into them.
Yeah.
This just cannot be the way people live. It's
Well,
just
I
like, it's
gotta
just-
say, if ever someone has said "fuck the man" in a lamer way, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like, right? It's like there's so
I
many
was
ways.
11 years old. It's a pretty intense way to say "fuck the
And
man" when you're 11.
48
You're
now.
48.
You still do it.
Do you still do it?
Yeah, I still
Yeah,
do
I
it.
do.
I do. I mean, so what are we doing here? I mean,
I do it half the time. I go one leg at a time sometimes, but if I'm near a bed, I'm going 2 legs. Absolutely.
Yeah.
it's just not the world
I just
I
didn't
want
want to be a
live
normal
in.
person, so that was my way of figuring it out.
I agree with Bowers 100%. Danny, I don't understand even what you're saying. You don't want to live in a world where you can have no pants on and then just go like this? And then you lean forward and you got pants on now?
So you have somebody in the room with you who in theory loves you, and this human has to watch you lean back on a bed and like a child put on pants, and they still love you at the end of it. That's insane.
Danny, when my pants are off, she's nowhere near me.
And by the way, I leave my pants. When I put them in a pile, kind of on the ground where the legs are. You just step into them and pull up. It's very easy.
Well, the real trick is that since Bowers doesn't wash his pants, they just stand up on their own.
Yeah, that's right. Slide down a pole and you're right into them. It's fine.
He has Ben has 2 of the tiny hands just attached to the pants, holding them up.
Yeah.
It's like Batman. Yeah. Batman, he would like sit in his chair and he'd be like, Batman, it would shoot him down and then he would just be in the bat suit. You're like that, but with khakis.
Hey, here's a question.
Fox
About
pants,
the
yeah.
whole Superman phone booth thing. Aside from the fact that get rid of the whole glasses and all that stuff, because someone made a joke to me recently about how Superman can't change in phone booths anymore because there are no phone booths, and I just thought, how the fuck did he ever? Because he went into the phone booth as Clark Kent and came out as Superman. Even if he's so fast you don't see him changing, you understand what happened.
Right. And they have glass windows.
Yeah, I never understood that. All right.
If he's fast enough to spin around and not show his dick inside of a phone booth, you think he could do that not in a phone booth, I guess.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Right.
I
saying.
didn't need a clear box to get into.
It's certainly a weird tradition. You would think he could do it anyway.
It doesn't work very well.
Isn't that way better? Wasn't that way better?
No. I hurt myself.
That's because you're wearing tight girl pants. Imagine that on loose guy pants.
They're climbing pants. They're not tight girl pants.
Climbing.
Well, they're
pants.
climbing because you pull them up. They don't do it on their own.
You have robotic
No.
pants?
What?
You know what? Let's catch up and get to a set.
Okay, I can do that. Ow, I really did hurt myself. Alexander Breyer said, I'll tip $10 if Ben leaves the patio door open for the rest of the show.
The bugs alone make that impossible.
Maybe because the phone booth has the spot where it just covers up just Superman's dick. That red line is just over where his dick would be. So maybe that's why he needs the phone booth, so he doesn't have to be naked. like
It's
the
such
black
a
bar.
weird thing that they were because he could do it running. He could do it while running, or he could fly to where no one can see him, or on top of a building.
You ever try to put pants on while you're running, Steve? That's tough, especially both legs at the same time. That's on.
Put my pants on one leg at a time, but while running. That's
Do you take your pants off 2 legs at a time?
Of course.
that I
You
do.
have to take them off 2 legs at the same time, right? You can't just take
At the door.
Hold that.
Really? Oh, yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay,
Yeah.
never
Almost
mind.
all my
I
pants
was
are
confused.
satin though.
What's that?
No, wait, what? What's that, Madison?
Almost all my pants are satin, so it's easy just to like I have satin pants on right now.
Yeah.
I'll just
Yeah.
maybe-
So there's no resistance. You have no pants resistance.
no, yeah.
By the way, the
You
pants
have no
resistance.
pants to resistance.
the pants resistance is that they're playing at the Roxy. That's a great thing.
But now here's
is very funny. I like that.
Here's where I'm confused again, though. When I take my pants off, I totally go one leg at a time. Dude, how do you get them down one? I can get it off my waist two at once, but to get them off the legs, you gotta.
Yeah, I guess the end of the leg. Yeah, but you.
Oh, see, the minute I unbutton my pants, they just fall straight down. Like my button is just holding my pants up the whole time. Like Jesus Christ!
Hey, Dan.
Fucking God damn it, hold! And the minute I unpop it, just boom, they're in the ground. They're at the ground for sure.
Look,
Danny, you okay?
We're all learning a lot right now. Hold on a second, Danny. We're all learning a lot right now.
He's been traumatized.
I'm learning that Ben and I are learning that Bowers and Madison wear their pants two legs at a time, which is weird. Rachel is learning that it's impossible to do that. Bowers and Madison are learning that we think it's weird, and Danny is learning that he shouldn't have booked the show.
I'm gonna have to show you guys. This is unfortunate, but I'm gonna have to show you.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Here we go.
Can we tip for him not to do this?
No, I want to
Please
see
send
this.
in all the money. I'm
This is
pulling
off
up.
camera.
I'm
We're
mowing now.
Oh no! Wait, here we go.
Also,
All right,
yeah.
let's see. All right, see. Oh, I see what he's doing. He takes one leg out, then the other leg. Yeah.
You put your one foot in, put your left foot out. You put your left foot in and just shake it all out. What is he?
I don't want him to shake it all about,
You
Rachel.
do the pants
way to
resistance
way to
and
commit
you
to that
turn
dance,
yourself
Rachel.
around.
Please watch. Just please watch and learn if you can. So we've got pants. Okay.
Sure.
Here's what you do. You go like this. Boom. Woo. Bam.
I tell you what, man, it's like you're at my house. That's exactly how you do it. Good job.
I gotta say, I didn't see it. I was just looking at that view. It really is a good view behind.
It's not great. It's not great. Last general.
Well done, Rachel. I think you figured it out, Rachel. Did I feel
did.
better second try?
I almost hit my head on the corner of the desk. I didn't.
The price you got to pay for time savers.
Rachel
Ben, have
almost
you-
put her
now-
pants on like $1 Million Baby.
Ben, could you do and not right now because I think they have to. I don't want to slow down the show, but at some point during this, can you do it again, one leg at a time? And I want you to notice how little explanation or thought it takes. See what that does for you.
Give it a minute. I'll do it right now for you. Just give me a second.
All right, while he's working on that, let's catch up.
Last one. Angela said, "I fly for Air Canada. We are experienced with." This might be.
Oh, it's a game
Never
entry.
mind, that's a game entry. Entries. God damn it.
No, we don't suddenly just have an Air Canada employee watching the show. That's not.
Air Canada. We put our pants on no leg. We don't have pants. We're Air Canada.
Sponsor it.
Air Canada, where we delay you one leg at a time.
No, we delay you both legs at the same time. That's how they're advanced.
I'm ready for Danny's challenge right now. It's called Danny Jolles Pants Challenge, and I'm ready for
Okay.
You're gonna nominate 3 people.
it. One leg at a time. Much more difficult in my estimation, but I'll give it my best shot.
See if you can put it together. There you go. So easy.
This is the OnlyFans content we didn't know we needed.
Then it just goes right on.
Ben is a reverse stripper. He just slowly puts his clothes on.
Now, did you notice, Ben? Did you take in the fact that during that entire thing you didn't have to bend like this and balance yourself, and instead were able to just have a fun time putting it on? Did that feel any different?
Yeah, no, that's a good point, Danny. And I guess when you go to Disneyland, you can also just wait in line for corn dogs and not go on the rides.
Well, it
I
matters.
was
Do you
hoping that
eat-
Ben was
it
committed
matter-
enough
It
to the-
matters, Ben. When you get corn dogs, do you eat the stick or do you eat the corn dog? Understand what you're doing.
I eat 2 sticks at a time, Danny. 2
By the way, you'll see that in the new film, Bend It Like Ben Gleib.
I was hoping he was committed enough to the bit that he would start put pants on one leg and he wouldn't be able to get the second leg. He would hop through the door over the balcony, and he had some elaborate trick set up for us, and that was what this all was about. He had like one of those big things that catches you when you jump off the balcony.
You're gonna fall off.
All right, let's do a set.
Let's do a set before Ben falls off the balcony.
There you go.
It's outside.
All right, coming up first, he's returning.
Oh my.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know you've moved on. He's continuing his bit.
He's locked out.
He locked that Carmel put the thing. Perfect. Get up right now.
Wait, knock on the door. No, here's it.
Some solid physical comedy.
Oh, he looks so like he's trying so hard.
Yeah, he's such a good actor. He should do Disney.
Such a good actor.
Ben, if you can hear us, throw the table through the window. That'll work.
Hey, you did it.
There you go. Whoa.
Broke the lock, I think.
Yeah,
Sure you did.
Yeah.
All right, coming up next, it's Madison Sinclair, everybody. Woo!
All right, I want to try some newer jokes with you guys, and if you like them, you like them. If you don't, I'll never tell them again. So there's that. I got a bunch of tattoos over. I have one tattoo over COVID. I now have 15.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
My grandmother was horrified. She's like, Madison, I hope you know you can't be buried in the Jewish cemetery anymore. And that took me by a big surprise, mostly because no one in our family's Jewish. Kind of a threatening thing to say. I got some memorial tattoos. Memorial tattoos are a lot of fun because it's the only memorial that's socially acceptable for someone to ejaculate on.
Oh,
God.
It's kind of hard to do that with those side of the road crosses. This is the thing. Women get a lot of shit for having stupid tattoos. And you have to think about it. We have to ask ourselves, like, hey, like, are we okay with someone coming on this? So that's why we have 11 symbols and maybe not so many portraits of our grandma. My best friend came out as trans recently. I was really supportive. I was a little bit worried. I didn't know if there's room for 2 fake cunts in one friendship. But I was very supportive. She's like, Madison, I just want you to treat me like you would any of your female friends. And I was like, are you sure about that? And that outfit, you know? But I respected her wishes. I have started talking about her behind her back. Which has been easy because she still kind of has manly shoulders. I think things are getting a lot better for trans people. I'm excited there's going to be a Marvel character that's trans, which I think is cool. Because Wolverine tried to transition for forever, but his dick kept growing back.
Oh my God.
I did a dog DNA test recently. I was surprised. I thought my dog, this whole time I thought it was a terrier. It turns out that she's actually responsible for the murder of John Benet Ramsey. I rehabilitate dogs in my free time because I've run out of men in my area. But I like to rehabilitate dogs. One thing that I always notice, though, every dog they've ever given me, they're like, hey, watch out, it's afraid of men. Because I guess women don't beat animals, which is a rough place for me because I'm a feminist, you know? I'm like, now I have to shatter that glass ceiling.
God.
Before I say this next joke, I want you guys to know I am bisexual. I'm scared. I get nervous when I see photos of heaven because here's the thing, it's tacky. Like any photo of heaven I've ever seen looks like it's like decorated like by the Trump Hotel. And I get nervous because I think, oh my God, what if gay people really don't get in there? And then you see hell, it's moody, open concept, industrial, you know? Feels like there's a lot of gay people there. I do worry about what heaven will be like Because people say all dogs go to heaven. You have a miscarriage, they say it's in heaven. You have an abortion, they say it's in heaven. So I feel like heaven's going to be mostly dogs and abortions, and which is not really what I had in mind. It seems gross, honestly. I feel like the fetuses and dogs are going to be outnumbering us. All right. Won't say that again. I would never have an abortion because I'm scared of ghosts. And yeah, I'm afraid of them getting inside of me. What if that's what the Republicans are trying to save us from? Because I mean, think about it. I've watched Ghostbusters. Why do we use a vacuum? I don't want to make fun of abort. I know it's a hard thing for women to go through. They get to use the carpool lane on the way there. They don't on the way back. Lots to go through. You know what? I'm going to end on that.
Madison Sinclair, everybody. Madison Sinclair. Tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube. Do all that stuff. Oh, Madison, so many things. One, genuine tag, and I don't know if this is too dark or horrible, but do you think that abortion clinics have expectant mother parking spots?
Oh man!
And then you get a ticket on the way out.
No, they make you move your car. They may just make you move your car halfway through. That's all that happens.
But also,
that's
with the owner of a white Honda Civic move your car, you don't get that spot anymore.
That set was so funny. Also, trust me on this. Do not buy the Lucky Rabbit's Foot keychains on the way out.
Also just a small clarification. I don't think they're photos of heaven.
Those aren't real?
I think they're paintings. I think they're drawings of heaven.
Well, to your point, I've always wondered if when you got to heaven, like if you got to heaven, if you were the age you were when you died, like that would suck, right? Like Jimi Hendrix and Marilyn Monroe look amazing. They're hanging out with the people on the Titanic, and you're 85 for eternity with a walker because you spent your life eating salad and not doing cocaine like a fucking idiot, right? That would be terrible. Like Jesus died at 33 with abs. I think that's the goal, right? Shouldn't we do that? What the fuck are we doing?
Also, by the way, Madison, you moved away from Florida. You are the opposite of Jewish.
Plus, I thought you had to have at least 4 tattoos before they let you leave the state of Florida. I couldn't believe you didn't have any when you left. That's crazy.
No, they kicked her out for not having enough.
Oh, is that what it was? Now she can finally go back? These are homecoming tattoos? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, exactly.
Heaven having moody decor and open concept.
I will say, honestly, Madison, I think the set killed it, but the joke that you were like, okay, I'll never tell that again, with the heaven is all dogs and fetuses, I honestly think that if you took the dogs out of that setup, I think people are listening going, oh, I'd love that, it's dogs. But if you say, oh, it's all fetuses, then I think people will be like, yeah, that'd be weird.
That is a good note.
Unless it's the opposite of what Bowers is saying. Like if you get to choose your ideal age, maybe the fetuses also get to be like 30.
That's what I'm saying. Like I don't know when you go to heaven. Do you go to heaven at the age you died or your ultimate age? Like is everybody up there 35 or is everybody up there 95 and 0? I don't know the answer. But
would I be able to be in heaven in my 20s and 30s?
I think you were, Ben.
Yeah. And I think you turned 40 and went to hell. I think that's what happened.
I also love, Madison, the idea of you could use tattoos then to protect parts of your body from semen, right? So like if you didn't want a guy to like come on your stomach, just put a picture of his mom on there in a tattoo and then he's done. He won't ever do that again.
Or you do like
tattoos.
Or you do like the urinals do and you just put a bullseye slightly to the side of it. They're like, well, I got to aim for that. It's a bullseye. It's right there.
Yeah, I mean, you put a bullseye anywhere, we're gonna hit it. Rach, what we got coming in?
Let's see. Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, Madison, keep the jokes. They're hilarious stuff.
By the way, it's such a great example of the difference between men and women. Women in their restrooms, they have maybe sometimes they'll have like a tampon machine because you need to take care of yourself while you sustain life on this planet. And dudes have a bullseye so we can pee on it and play little darts games.
Well, it's so that we don't pee everywhere like a fucking animal. Like, that's why. It's not even for our enjoyment. It's so that they don't have to clean the bathroom as much.
All right, but I'd like to strongly disagree. I think it's at least both.
Do women know about that, by the way? It's not even a bullseye. Like, what they do is they put a little picture of an insect in a part of the urinal, and the idea is that like every guy is just like, oh, I'll just pee on the fly, and it's not like and they figured out scientifically like where to put it where there'd be the least amount of splash zone. Like, it's
also, I have to be honest, Steve, peeing on the fly is the best strategy. I know you like to plan it in advance and do spreadsheets. I go willy-nilly, you know what I mean? Unintended.
What I do is I unzip my fly first, and then I pee. That's the real trick.
I unzip my fly 2 at a time.
What do you have, like one of those double keyboards? Like what?
I unzip my pants and pee simultaneously. It's like a magic trick. It's amazing.
All right, do we have anything else coming in?
Yes, we do. We have Ray Benjamin sent $10 and said, please, Madison, do that set at any Republican event. Abby Wright tipped and said, so you're saying that the Ghostbusters should carry coat hangers?
Oh, fuck.
Abby!
Jesus.
That's what the all-female Ghostbusters have. That's what happened in that movie. I don't know. I've never seen it. I'm assuming that's
Maybe that's why Abby's always pulling stuff out of people's butts. She's trying to get the ghost from behind.
You know what those ghosts say? Womb! Womb!
I'd like to reiterate that Danny is full of regret.
I also would like to make a quick wish. If I could, I just wish that Val was a real girl.
He kissed that donkey and it turned into Val. That was amazing.
Front row Steve sent Madison $10 and said, because any Wolverine dick regeneration joke deserves some coin.
That was pretty solid.
Oh my God! Can you imagine if you were transgender but Wolverine? That would be so terrible. God damn.
Someone said, I think it was Grimbeard, he said, if Wolverine were to transition, he would be X-Men.
Very good. That's very good.
Solid.
Marielle sent you $10 and said, no worries, you're going to hell with the rest of us. Great set.
I can't wait.
Cindy Wood sent you $20. I love the dark. Steph Andrews, $25. I had myself on mute as I was laughing so hard. I was going into a high pitch laugh. Amazing set. Your tattoos look amazing, by the way.
Thank you.
We had Callie send $5 for each comic and said, great set, Madison, and Danny for the start.
Nice.
No pressure, Danny. And I think we're caught up.
By the way,
All right. Well, Madison's got a roll. So Madison, tell us how we find you on the internet, and we got anything coming up live that we can go see.
I'm going to be in San Diego on Friday, and I'm on @Madison Sinclair on almost everything. So check it out.
Very cool. Well, thanks for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time, Madison. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Next
Madison.
time.
So
Bye.
funny. And
Thanks,
also,
Madison.
Before you introduce Danny, I'd like to say his disdain has confused me to a degree I don't even understand.
You put your pants on 2 legs at a time in your arm. Okay, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Also, by the way, I did just get an email. It's a junk mail, and the subject is, I loved seeing you in those jeans, and it's just some stupid porn junk mail. But I thought it was a tip from someone. Like, I thought... Someone from the show just tipped saying that, and I was like, "Who's this for?"
Get out of your email, Steve.
I check the tips too.
I'm just kidding. We did have 2 other tips come in for Madison real quick. And Amanda Bibbins sent $20, and Frankie Angles tipped and said #Wolverine. So.
Awesome. Nice. All right, we're gonna get to our next comic. He's very disturbed by everything that's happening. It's Danny Jolles, everybody. Woo!
Thank you. Heads up, this is gonna be a letdown. Madison's comedy is better for this, but here we go. I hope everybody had a lovely 4th of July. Mine, it was pretty good. I've some people were real negative about it this year, and it bummed me out. People were like, "I'm done with America," and I was like, "Hey, take it easy. We got problems, but I'm not ready to quit. I'm not ready to quit on. You think I'm going to quit on America? I'm a DC sports fan. I'm going to quit America. I'm a Nationals fan. We have a ton of injuries. We got no chance. I still think we can win the East. I mean, you think I'm going to quit on America? I haven't quit on the football team. We don't even have a name. That's how much we lose. We lost so much. We lost our name. I still stick by them. You think I'm going to quit on America? Come on. You got to rebuild through the draft. Don't panic. To get rid of the 4th of July is so silly to me. It's a holiday we should, you're allowed to be a little proud every now and then of this country. If we're going to get rid of one, the only one I'll entertain is Columbus Day. Get that thing the fuck out of here. Who wants it? It's terrible. Columbus didn't even do what they think. He didn't discover America. He killed and murdered a bunch of people, bounced around the Caribbean, and then somehow got credit. It's insane. It's like if you time travel 200 years and everybody was like, "Oh yeah, so cool you're here. It's actually a holiday. It's a O.J. Simpson Day." You'd be like, "What?" They'd be like, "Oh yeah, because his work on the economy." You'd be like, "That's not what he's famous for." And heads up, you're not going to love what he was famous for. It makes no sense. My sister, so I just saw my sister at the beach. We went to Rehoboth Beach, Delaware. Anyone? And we were in Rehoboth Beach, and we were walking. And as we were walking, and so my sister, just backstory, my sister is somebody who is like excited to be offended. Like it's one of her favorite emotions. Like she gets real, like she's just like, "I'm offended." And I'm like, "I haven't spoken yet." She's like, "I'll get you." And so we're walking down the boardwalk, and behind me, I feel this. I feel stumbly and movie energy. And I feel that, that's a Jewish thing. I feel that behind me. And we're walking, and then people start going by us. As they go by us, the first person goes by us, here's what I hear. This is verbatim. This is just exactly what I hear. "Sequence. Yes. Love it." And then the next person goes by and he goes, "Love those flip-flops." And I say, after a couple of those, "Hey, let's cross the street." And and we do. And then my sister is staring daggers at me. And she's like, "Why did we just cross the street? 'Cause he was gay?"
Oh my God.
And I was like, first off, we don't know that he was gay. Okay, you're putting that on him. We don't know that for a fact. Secondly, no, it's because he's drunk and loud. Drunk and loud turns to drunk, loud, and fighting very fast. Everybody knows this. This is basic. If that's a straight guy behind me and he's the Red Sox, which is the sequence of the straight guy world. If I hear that behind me, we cross the street every time. It's not even a question. It's not homophobic. I'll tell you what's homophobic. What's homophobic is thinking that a gay guy can't kick my ass. That's homophobic to me. I don't want to sound like a hero, but gay, straight, black, it doesn't matter. I think I think anybody could potentially kick my ass. And if I'm a hero, I'm a hero. But that's what I believe in. Sometimes it is doing comedy is hard because people do get offended, and it can be very difficult. And sometimes it's over stuff that isn't fair, and it can be very frustrating. What I find far more frustrating is people who are offended by people who are offended. Those people can shut the fuck up. I'm so tired. If anybody knows these people where somebody's like, "I'm offended," then somebody else is like, "Can you hear how they sound?" I'm like, "You sound the exact same. Shut up." I can't stand it. And they always go after college kids. That's their classic one. They always go after the kids. They're always like these college kids with their safe spaces. What happens when you enter the real world? What happens then? I'm always like, maybe I'm doing the real world wrong. You guys doing a lot of keg stands these days? You guys got a ton of togas in your closet. I mean, did I miss something? Since when has college been the real world? College has always been a summer camp we go to for 4 years where we go into massive debt and then the real world smashes us in the face. That's what college was made for. You want to know how I know how college isn't the real world? Every college in America has a police unit on campus whose entire job is to stop you from meeting the real police. That is their entire occupation, is just to see you going, woo, and then be like, okay, come here. Yeah, you don't want to meet the real ones. Come here. Come on. Let's get you back to your safe space. Here we go. There we go. So they do it with words. You did it with drinking. Don't worry about it. Relax. That's it. Thank you. Thank you so much.
Danny Jolles, everybody. Danny Jolles. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Tip jar is open to all that stuff. Danny, that campus security joke is so fucking dead on. And having gone, I mean, you and I both went to college in Manhattan. And the idea of if you go one step above campus security, you're at NYPD. That's a big fucking jump.
They would literally grab you. They would like jump in front of the NYPD guy and be like, come on back in. They would just protect you from getting arrested.
Ours was a little different because you guys don't have a campus,
Truly.
We have this little, sectioned off part of the city that's only campus security, and that was real weird because they had no power. They would dress like cops. They would cops play, I guess you could call it.
If you don't have that written down somewhere, you need to write that down somewhere because that's a great fucking line.
All right, I will have to write. You know what, Danny? It's your joke. You can have that.
Let's go. Because I was just about to say, I will take that.
Absolutely. And every time you get a big laugh for that, I'll be like, that was mine. But anyway, the point is that they would come over to us and they would be like, hey, quiet down. And it'd be like, what if we don't? I will ask you again. That's the whole power they had. They were a teacher in a hat. That's
one
all
time
they
we were having a snowball fight outside our dorm and we hit a pizza guy with some snowballs. We hit a guy with some snowballs, so he called the campus cops. And the campus cops showed up, and he was on his little microphone. He's like, "All right, guys, you need to disperse. You disperse right now." And then one snowball hit the car. He's like, "Don't try me, guys." Second snowball hits. Seriously, this isn't going to end well. Third snowball. Somebody goes, "He's not a real cop." And then, and then he goes, "You guys aren't very cool." And he got in his car and drove away.
No joke, freshman year of college.
Guys, I'm stuck. And I can't breathe.
What's happened?
She's Kenny from Smart. They killed Kenny. You bastards.
Her head is through her pants and she's stuck.
You look like an alien. Are you all right? You gonna be all right?
I think we're watching a real problem take place.
Who's got Kevin's number?
All right. So what happened in college, Ben, with your campus cops?
Yeah, just real quick while Rachel's dying. So I did a sketch my freshman year. I literally had the campus security guard just be in it, and we were doing a sketch of us drinking in the room. And he comes in, he's like, "Stop drinking," and we were like, "Don't worry about it. We've got Mentos, the fresh maker." And he's like, "You crazy kids," and he walks out. And that was the most intense he ever was.
Nice. Nice.
By the way, Danny, such a funny set, and also I don't often ever watch stand-up specials. Like I watch Bo Burnham inside. But I watched your special is so good.
Thank you.
I highly recommend it to anybody. It's called 3 Mics. It's on Netflix. It's so good.
Okay.
It's on YouTube, and it is good. It is very good.
It's called Six
Parts.
Parts.
6 parts.
It's called Danny's Parts. That's what it's called. It's Danny's Parts on YouTube.
What's it called? It's called 6 Parts. It's called an opera in 6 parts. What is it again?
6 parts.
Yeah,
you have pants on your hands.
I had to make that 3 mic joke because I thought it was funny, but literally watched it and loved it. It's very, very good. So well
Thank you.
done. highly recommend you guys watch it if you can.
It's a good one. My favorite part about Danny's set was when the guy behind him was complimenting everyone, and he thought that was too aggressive. The guy was like, "Hey, nice shirt. Hey, I love your flip flops. 4th of July, baby. We're having a good time." He's like, "We gotta get across the street. This guy is overly complimenting everyone. I do not like to feel this comfortable.
It's like you didn't even
I don't
listen,
feel this
Bowers.
comfortable around these many compliments. I get it.
Let me tell you
That's why we don't hang out, Danny. Because you know how many people yell out nice sequins when I walk by them? All of them. It's amazing.
I'll tell you something. I have a spidey sense inside of me. I don't know how to explain it. Where I can duck a bar fight better than anybody on the planet. The amount of bars I've left 30 seconds before a fight broke out, I can just feel that shit. I'm telling you, this guy with that energy, that's coming into a.
I absolutely.
There's never been a fight in a bar I was in, Danny. I calm that shit down. I make sure everybody has a good time.
Yeah, but
what is that?
first of all, Bowers, not everyone's the cruise director, all right?
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying when I'm in the bar, I'm the guy leading the bar, so nobody has a problem. We all have a good time.
Yeah, if Danny was in the bar during the bar fight, he'd be the guy getting an errant elbow in the face. That's what,
diffuse the bar fights, Danny. Don't leave before the problems happen. Fucking help everyone else out and fucking diffuse the problem with your comic genius.
My comic genius.
Good for the world, not bad.
My comic genius. Two guys. You want to fucking go? And then I'm like, hey, you guys ever think about what we're doing as far as like, what is the deal with
can I say this?
Quality of this catchy?
This was the most brilliant thing I've ever seen a bouncer do. I was at a bar out here, and these two guys were like going toe to toe. It was like it was over Trump or something right before the election. And this bouncer walks up and goes, "Hey guys, selfie!" And he took his camera out, and they both turned and smiled and looked at the camera because they were drunk and they were just so used to that. It was just so in their brains. They just stopped fighting, took a selfie, and then all of a sudden they were okay. It was amazing.
And he had a picture of them in case anything went down. Brilliant.
And if this is not the cover to your next album, this look right here, Ben, needs to be the cover of your next album, I think.
By the way, Danny, it's not every day that your comedy special gets 2 pant legs up. That was pretty solid.
I don't know how Rachel's doing. Are you okay now, Rach?
Yeah, she
I can breathe now. I'm good. Yeah.
Awesome.
Ish. But,
I one time was in a fight with a very, very famous comedian at the Improv. We were fighting in front of the Improv for like an hour, just screaming at each other. And somebody came up and said, "Do you mind if I get a picture with you?" And I'm like, "I'll take it for you guys." I took it and then handed it back, and then went right back to the fight. Because you still got to satisfy the fans.
All right, Rachel, we got coming in.
All right. Marielle sent you $10 and said, "You never disappoint, Danny. Great set."
Nice.
Thanks, Marielle.
I gotta go real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt. I gotta go. I stayed much longer than I was supposed to because I wanted to see Danny so bad. You're so funny. Love you guys.
Oh, Ben, you're the best.
Have fun,
guys.
Bye, Ben. We'll see you Friday, right?
Yes, Friday I will be there. I won't be able to be there Saturday
and Tuesday.
I will be there Friday. Much love. You guys have a great rest of your show. Danny, I hope you get a lot of tips, and also, I hope you get money coming in. Later, guys.
We also had Front Row Steve sent you $10 and said, "Because we don't want you to regret taking this gig today."
I would never.
Too
Never.
late. Chili Dog sent each comic $10, so thank you for that. Cindy Wood sent you $20 and said, "Danny, I'm offended. I almost remember college." Abibie sent you $5. Ray Benjamin tipped $10 and said, "Great set."
Thanks,
Frankie
Ray.
Angles said, "Danny sequence equals Red Sox fans." And then Kim Stewart sent you $10.
Thanks, Kim.
And then is that it?
Yeah, I try to give shout outs to every single I try to give a little thank you.
Will you replay the names back for me from the top?
Oh, no. Kim.
Oh.
There was a Kim in there. There's a Ray.
There was a Kim. There was a Ray. Who else?
Marielle.
She had a good one.
Oh, shut up.
By the way, Danny, I do want to add that it is pretty perfect that we are in a rebuilding presidency right now. We're not trying to win a championship with Biden. We're just trying to sell a couple jerseys and some tickets until we can get a winning team.
We're just trying to get the franchise back under control. All right. And
Yep, we have one veteran. We have a veteran at the helm. Sometimes we're like, "Oh God, this guy played in the '70s, didn't he?" But Got to transition the young. Got to transition the young kids somehow.
Yeah. Listen, we're gonna rebuild through the draft. We're okay. Let's all settle it down.
By the way, I hope there's not an actual draft.
Yeah, that's what caused our problems in the first place was the draft. If I'm being honest.
And then Amanda Bibbins sent you $20.
Oh, nice.
Oh, thanks, Amanda.
And I think we're caught up.
All right, let's play this game.
The game today is pickup lines from pilots. Front row, raise your hands. These are the 2 unpaid entries I really liked. Jan Morgan had, "Don't worry, babe. Pilots always pull out in time."
Nice.
That's perfect.
And then Grimbeard, "Hi, I'm Sully. When I go down, everyone gets wet." Okay, so Danny, these are the ones we're gonna start voting on. JP, you're up first.
All right, I got a connection flight, but what about this connection right here?
Nice.
Cool.
Anna?
I have want to see my control stick. Then the other one is really bad. Come on, two-way pilot. Want to see my flaps?
Oh, wow. Wow, wheels up.
Abby.
I have, if I'm going down, you're going to need that extra oxygen. And did you know ships have pilots too? We're skilled at maneuvering in tight spaces.
Sean.
Hey, after you land this plane, do you want to maybe go to the airport bar and grab a drink?
Probably before they land the plane, but yeah.
Aranka.
If you I will show you I handle your stick. And my runway is ready for landing.
Oh. Nice.
Oh.
Steph.
Hey girl, can I play with your special luggage? Want to see how quick I can get my jet off the ground?
Angles.
Okay. I got two, well, I got 1.5. Aranka kind of did my first one. I just want to see if your run. Huh? Yeah, right. I just wanted to see if your runway was ready for my landing. And,
Nice.
I hate to get between you and your pilot suit, so, or I hate to come between you and your pilot suit, so let's take that off.
Nice.
Ray.
Yes.
It's time for you to play the game.
Oh, okay. Well, since Bauer said I should really only do the funny ones, I've just got one. And it is a little bit too much like Aranka's. It's like, think that you can put that thing down on this landing strip. Or if you prefer this tattoo.
By the way, Ray, a note for comedic timing. If you wanted us to explode with laughter, you could have gone with, Bauer said that I should only do the funny ones, so who's next?
That is excellent. Thank you.
Half
No
Rays are
problem.
funny. I'm just saying, 90% of comedy is editing. That's
Yeah, it is. He's got funny ones. I just, there was an opening right there.
I
for a
take
joke.
all tips.
There was an opening. And he takes all tips, so good job. Sorry.
That's okay. Can I apply to be a member of your Mile High Club?
Nice.
Nice.
And can I check out your cockpit?
Greg, Boeing jokes, son.
Let's see, my mute. All right, I got grab the yoke and join me in an upright and seated position. And this one's not for Taylor. Well, not to Taylor, but I think you'll like it. Do you always get lovesick when you fly, or is this your first episode?
Wendy.
All right. I'm coming in for a landing.
As a pickup line. Holy shit.
And
At this point, it's a little late for that.
Yeah.
my safety record is impeccable.
So I'll use the props.
Anyone else in our front row wants to do one on camera? Wave at me. Oh, I think clearly James Nelson wants to, right? With both his hands on the... No,
Yeah.
Okay, these are the rest of the entries. Let's see. Andrea, I don't know what entry you're talking about in the YouTube chat, so let me know. Ralph, oh fuck. If you give me extra credit, I don't like it. So FYI, no sending me things to pictures and stuff, people. Okay, if you're not in the front row. So Ralph's entry was... That's same.
Right.
I like extra credit, actually. Okay, so his entry is, I don't normally send unsolicited sky pics, but... Let's see, Alexander Breyer. Excuse me, ma'am, but you'll have to check that trunk you're carrying behind you at the cockpit. Jack had wanna join the Mile Long Club.
Nice.
Oingo, I need to land this plane. Can I use your landing strip?
Nice.
Angela, I fly for Air Canada. We are experienced with fucking people. Dizzy by nature. I know you have baggage, but let me get you in the air and feed you something salty. Amina, ever seen snakes on a plane? Amina,
snakes on this motherfucking
plane. Care to join me for a one flight stand? We also had Amina. Time for takeoff. Take off your pants.
How many legs at a time?
Andrea, want to have a lay under during my next layover?
Nice.
Nice.
That's it.
All right. I really like lay under. That was good. One flight stand was hilarious. Want to see my flaps was really good by Anna. But I got to give it to Abby with if you're going down on me, you're going to need extra oxygen. That was really good. Danny, what was your favorite?
I had want to see my flaps and one flight stand as my two standouts.
What was your vote? Got to pick one.
One flight stand.
All right, Rach.
Loved that one. The need extra oxygen. The Air Canada, but I'm gonna give it to Amina Soleil. Ever seen snakes on a plane? And then unzips your pants.
All right, Steve.
Oh man, that's a tough tie to break. That's really good. I think I'm going with extra oxygen. I think that's great. That's the win.
Yep.
That's the
Nice
win.
job,
Abby,
Abby.
claim your prize. Go to sdscshow.com. Shoot us an email. Claim that prize.
Congratulations.
Danny, do you have any? Danny,
I mean, my only terrible one, and keep in mind I'm terrible at this, is hey girl, are you Burbank Airport? Because you're the best option in town.
Because you're
That's it.
cheaper and more convenient.
You're cheaper, more convenient, and LAX is a pile. And it falls apart at the end. But you get what I'm saying.
I actually love LAX. I don't know why, but it's my favorite airport. I love it.
Oh, and that just makes so much sense that you would say that.
Yeah.
It just makes so much sense.
You know why? Because it's loud and it's busy.
It's loud, it's busy, it's difficult to get to, it's impossible to get an Uber. It's perfect.
You mean it's impossible to Uber? That whole Uber. It doesn't matter. Let's get into this fight today. All right, cool. Rach, do you have any?
No, I don't.
Ben or Steve, you got any?
I got 2.
I got 4. I got 4. So we'll just go back and forth a little bit. I've got. We know you have a choice in fucking. Thank you for choosing me.
Nice. I have normally we're not allowed to accept tips.
I said you'd get peanuts on the flight.
Nice. My last one is, speaking of 10,000 feet.
I'll just do my last one because my one was 10,000 foot joke too. My last one is I'm gonna have a fuel spill on your tarmac. Okay.
Oh yeah, that's my fault. I stepped on yours. Sorry about that.
That's okay. No big deal. All right, it's time for the song. Ben's not here, so Rach, you want to sing it?
It's Leedy hates LAX. Leedy said it can lick or click and get demolished time.
I'm gonna repeat for the live chat what I said, but yeah, now you know.
Don't doodle that though, please.
All right. First up, I have hop. Then I have Ben adjusting his camera at the beginning. Then I have stick the landing. That's Bow Wow sliding into the pants. Then I have an animation. Hold. Watch it again. Try it again. All right. Next I have Wolverine.
Nice.
And I have moving energy. It's a Jewish thing. And I have if a keg stand was at a business. And I have help. And that's it for me.
Incredible.
Awesome. And our from here is on Instagram, LeedyCorbin.com. Great job. Danny, where do we find you? How do we find you in the world? What you got coming up?
Well, at this point, I think everybody knows my stuff on here, but just in case you don't, at Danny Jolles on all social media, and I have a special on YouTube for free. It would mean the world if you clicked on it and shared it with somebody. That's it.
Cool. Yeah, and I would watch Danny's special. It's very good. We watched it a couple weeks ago. It's very good.
Thank you.
Especially if you're high. It's super funny. I mean, it's funny anyway. It's extra funny if you're high. So get high before you do anything. That's my advice. All right.
I enjoyed it, and I was clearly not high, so it was still good.
I'm saying it's good either way, but everything's better high. My point is, at Bowers Comedy for me, we got Origin Stories tonight at 6 o'clock. NorwalkComedyClub.com for tickets. I am the guest, so we're going to interview me and figure that out. So come check that out at 6 Pacific. Steve, what you got coming up?
By the way, everything's better high except taking drug tests. That's the
I mean, it depends on what your goal is, I guess.
Yeah, that's
true. If you don't want to have a job, it's fucking great. So, I've never wanted to have a job. That's one of so you can't pass.
Speaking of not having a job, I'm doing a show in Grand Junction, Colorado tomorrow. That is Lauren Boebert's district. That's gonna be fun. And just to give you an idea of the other comedians they have in this month are Rob Schneider and Carlos Mencia. So it's gonna I'm gonna be different. Anyway, in addition to that, I've got Salt Lake City, Boise, Eugene, Tahoe, Portland, Seattle, Spokane, and then all the other dates are on my website. Get tickets now. A bunch of them are on sale, so go get them.
Very cool. All right, Rach, anything catch up on before we get the audience out here?
Last thing, Ben Sewell had a late game entry. I'll show you my cockpit if I can see your landing strip.
Oh, nice. That's cool.
That's it.
Nice work.
Solid.
All right, audience, we love you so much. We will see you on Friday. Is Friday the hot wing thing? Or is that
No,
next
that's
week?
the 23rd.
23rd. All right, so we'll have a fun Fucking Fan Friday on Friday. We'll find some fun shit to do. But hot wings or hot sauce in 2 weeks. All right, cool. We'll see you guys then. Thanks so much.
Yeah, and so just coming up, we will have the hot sauce challenge. And then in, I think, middle of August, we're going to have the idiot test where Ben gives us the idiot test. So be on the lookout for those dates. and I was going to do something like just quickly take off my pants and swing them around, but just you can picture it. I'm excited for Bauer's origin story tonight. So bye!
Well, a lot of them have been picturing it for a while, Rach.
If I had $1 for every time a girl said I was going to take my pants off, but you can picture it.
All right. I guess I didn't even know if I was closing or not. All right. I will say this. So I'm on the road now for the next week and a half, which means some of the shows I'm going to be doing from the car, but it also means that Brett Druck and Andrew Rivers will also be in the car. And so we'll see how that goes. By the way, I got Ben's box. Hold on. I'm going to go get it.